Welcome back to All-Star Fever here on Fox 59. You know, right now sports leagues for women are seeing major growth. On top of the Fever, Indiana has football with the Indiana Valor, volleyball with the Indy Ignite, and soccer with the Indy 11 women, Beershell.
And you know what? All three of those teams, Dan, have had some hand in growing the sport, evolving women's sport. I had the chance to go one-on-one with some sports execs as well as scholars who now are leading the way in evolving this game for women and girls.
You play like a girl. You hit like a girl. You run like a girl. You mean like her, Simone Biles, the most decorated gymnast ever, or them, the U.S. women's team, the most successful squad in international women's soccer? Or maybe like her, Tamika Catchings, Fever Hall of Fame champ, who's the first basketball player ever recorded in history to get a quintuple-double. Double digits in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. Oh, and she did that in high school. Most of the All-Stars have heard these phrases as women in sports, but in 2025, there's a new era for the ladies who all started competing when they were girls.
Growing up as a Hoosier, my first sport was basketball. My parents bought me a basketball hoop, and my dad used to say, "Take it to the hoop, kid."
That little girl will grow up to become a college athlete.
Today is a big step.
And later, the president of the Indiana Fever. Ernst & Young found 94% of female executives played a sport. Investment in girls and women who play sports can be seen in many ways beyond a court or field. Professor Letitia Brown says now leagues and corporations are seeing the buy-in and spotlight on women's sports.
The kind of shift in media attention is in large part due to just how exciting women's sports have always been, but I think it was really COVID that gave people an opportunity to see that showcased more clearly.
It's a big turning point.
Fellow scholar Bonnie Morris agrees and points to another period.
What would you consider the pivotal moment in basketball with women's sports?
I generally point to 1995, and during that year, women were trained to go to the Olympics in Atlanta in '96, where the U.S. team won gold.
A clean sweep for Team USA in women's basketball, soccer, and gymnastics. That was impossible at the first modern Olympics, which excluded women. Now, more than a century later, the next Summer Games will have more women competing than men. Well before America hosted the 1996 Games, Indiana Senator Birch Bayh advanced equity in sports with his 1972 law.
What's really changed is that we've had 2 or 3 generations of girls who benefited from Title IX to gain access to athletic scholarships and very demanding college play. And those college graduates are feeding the league.
Like the WNBA, which has seen one of the biggest post-COVID booms for women in sports. When some of the league's best ballers come to Gainbridge, they'll play in the house Allison Barber helped build. The former Indiana Fever COO believes in investing in girls who play sports.
Some girls still don't have, they've not touched a basketball or kicked a soccer ball or played lacrosse or field hockey. We think it's important to have an immersive sports experience.
It's why she now leads the Marvella campus, named after Senator Bayh's wife, who inspired the creation of Title IX. The Northwest Indiana facility will be the nation's first girls' sports and leadership campus in the nation, a sign of the growing landscape for women in sports.
Why is it important for girls to see that representation of women at the highest peaks of professional sports?
It's your story. It's maybe a little of my story too. As athletes, we've learned things that we wouldn't have learned any other place than on the court or on the field. There's even something more important than playing the game. It's being in the game, and that's in the game of life.
And what a moment it is, even for myself, someone who's an 8th grade basketball player, amateur at best. But now we get to see an organization like the Marvella Foundation invest in young girls. They're going to open in 2027, but before that, they are already making investments in the community and reaching out. They got to unveil their mobile van, which will be assisting girls, introducing them to athletics all across Indiana. It helps introduce them to athleticism, leadership, through tech and more. It's just another way to advance women in sports.
Great stuff. All right, we're going to be right back after this with a look at the legacy this game is leaving behind here in Indy. You're watching All-Star Fever here on Fox 59.